Okay, I was without my license from till recently, to back to 2013. And the issues you have is you are limited to what you can apply for as far as work. If you get stopped and you have a job, you go to jail. So you lose your job, and then you're back to square one. You know, you have to reapply somewhere, get another job, and all this time, you have gotten so far into debt behind there being no way out, that, you know, you're going to end up doing the same thing over and over and over.
It's pretty terrible. It's impacted almost every part of my life. Obviously, I'm not supposed to be driving without a license, but because I have to, I don't live where there's public transportation. So in order to get to work or take my kids to school or go to the grocery and buy food, I have to drive without a license. And so that's very scary, especially if you see a police person, a policeman or woman. That part's terrifying.
I ended up in jail maybe 4 times behind a suspended license. And every time it was 3 weeks I had to stay. And there's no employer that will hold your job for 3 weeks, you know, especially in the field that I was in, construction. They get someone else.
So for years, there were a lot of things, jobs I'd have to turn down, jobs I'd lose, like if there was a bus strike or if I had missed a connection. And that's nothing you can write down, and that's something you can explain to your boss because that has nothing to do with your employee.
Like, yes, there's school buses, but that's not always convenient for my kids because I have a son that's in UIL and I have to pick him up. I have a daughter that's after school tutoring, sports and stuff like that. So I needed a driver's license to get them there.
But it's actually also impacted other parts of my life, like being able to rent an apartment. You need an ID to enroll in any sort of programs to better your future. Like I have a bachelor's degree and I wanted to enroll in a teacher certification program, but I can't because I don't have a valid ID. So even to get ahead, to get a better job, I'm not able to do any of those things without an ID, without a driver's license.